Hello everyone, welcome back to Showcase. Today's item, the Amprex lightning gun. The Amprex here? Well, it shoots lightning, like a Sith Lord. Anyway, the Amprex is a crowd control weapon. Mainly used against infestation due to their high numbers, but also works really well against Corpus. Now, looking at the weapon, we can see a rather abysmally high fire rate. That's the problem with this weapon, you can go through ammo very quickly, but there's ways to fix that. Also here, we have an extremely high critical chance. Starting off at 50%, can easily go above 100%, going to the red critical range. So, you can probably guess that this weapon is a critical based weapon. Might give you a few hints on that. But yes, even the status chance is also high. To the point where you don't even need to upgrade it because the fire rate's so abysmal with this weapon. Okay, but the place where you would get this is inside your dojo in the energy lab. Inside there, it'll be on the 3rd row. Now, the problem is, this weapon's expensive. Yeah, 8 Felgion. Yeah, and 3 Argon crystals? Damn, that's expensive. So yes, a little annoying gathering those materials, but I believe it's worth it in the end. At least for this one is. Now in the field, this Jesus. Lightning goes everywhere. There's no real good way to aim this, because you just aim your main beam at someone and you hope the other lightning trackstar targets can go to behind you even. But against singular targets, I wanted to get at least show the footage trying to do this. It's not really effective against single targets. It's designed to be fired exclusively at groups. A single target's almost wasted ammo. So against Grenier, I didn't find it particularly effective against him, but I wanted to get that point across. I'll show groups later on in the testing area. But still, it does work. Now, the ultimate build. Yes, the ultimate build. 1 Catalyst, 5 Forma. That is heavy, yes. But I found it to be worth it. So, obviously you have Serration and Split Chamber. Split Chamber doesn't really split ammunition with this weapon. You also have Heavy Caliber, Point Strike, and Vital Sense. I also put bladed rounds from the Operation Shadow Dead on. And the primed rifle augmentation keeps this weapon stocked with ammo. At least I could improve it more, but that requires me dumping more gold cores. And also the element. I put thermite rounds, but you can swap this out for any element you want. Does not really matter which one. Some people want corrosive, some people want radiation. Yeah, you get the idea. So, we'll test first against some Corpus. We'll take roughly 10 of them. And the level, we'll jack it up to a level, 100. So with this, the reason why I chose radiation, because it works against nearly everyone out there. And for the added bonus is radiation. Everyone gets procced and they start shooting each other. And you can see the bladed rounds turn on. The crits. The red crits. Look at them. They're everywhere. Now, none of the damage hits are actually very high. Most of them topping around anywhere between 2,000 to 7,000. But that's the idea. You hit your opponent with so many of these at once, they die. Now, for the Grenier, take 10 of them, and we'll drop down level 70, because it's a little bit on the lower end with them. But these guys don't group together very well, so often I'm only hitting 1 to 2 of them. So after the bladed rounds kicks in, then it becomes a lot more effective. Like, a lot more. If the Grenier were in a group, they would be decimated in seconds, but unfortunately they don't. They like to single themselves off. Rather annoyingly, and rather smart of them too. So I don't like fighting the Grenier. Just a pain in the ass. But yes, even this weapon that's designed for groups can still cut through the Grenier. Not really recommended to bring it against them, but oh well. Still find it effective enough to use. And at least up to level 70 with radiation damage. If you change radiation damage, well, to be honest, you're not going to go to level 70 against Grenier. Now, for funnel groups, I'll take some leapers. Chargers are far too quick to see the numbers, and we'll drop them down to level 70 as well. Now, I might just slow him down a little bit with my Equinox. But let's see some of those red crits really nicely. Oh yeah, there we go. Red crits everywhere. Red crits. With them being so slow, we can easily see the damage to just pour on these enemies. A group killer. There's just legitimate proof right there, a group killer. But anyway. Okay, on to pros and cons. The Amprex, on the pro side, you've got the highest DPS in the game. Bar none. As long as you have a group in front of you anyway. Also, you have very, very high godlike critical chance. And because of its DPS, the status chance is perfect without being buffed. You can if you want, but you don't really need to. Also, with the... well, pretty much the accuracy is not really an issue atop of that, because you saw electricity, it's not something you aim. Now on the con side is, if you didn't notice earlier, this weapon is incredibly short range. It's an ammo guzzler. And the fact is that it only does electricity type damage, so you can't really buff it with some certain other mods. No event mods here, aside from the critical one. So pretty much I consider those the cons of the weapon. But still very, very powerful and very useful. But that's all up to you if you want to use it. But yes, the Amprex. Obviously, I found it to be an excellent weapon, though it takes a lot of foremost and a callus to get that far. So this is for more higher end players, clearly. You won't see many rank 6s wielding this weapon. But I believe it to be a weapon that's worth the judgment, so yes, good weapon. Recommended, but only to those who want to go the extra mile in this game. Only those who actually play the game will enjoy this. Maybe not the whales, but no matter. So that's Showcase, and see you next time. Want to see a particular weapon on Showcase? Leave a comment down below. It might be the next weapon I choose. Thank you for watching Showcase, and I'll see you next time. Take care.